Hey guys, so I wanted to make this new video where I will explain 8 critical tips that you should implement right now if you are not doing already. So these 8 tips are applicable for all businesses and it doesn't matter what you sell. I'm pretty sure that you will get some value out of it, so make sure that you watch it to the fullest and I hope you enjoy it. So guys, welcome back again to this training. So in this video, I'm gonna explain the 8 critical steps to grow your e-commerce brand in 2021. And so the strategies that I'm about to explain apply on all these platforms because most of the things that I'm about to explain are critical fundamentals that most business owners or agencies even just ignore and don't apply correctly. So it doesn't matter if you're on WooCommerce, on BigCommerce, on Wix.com, Squarespace, or Shopify, it doesn't matter. The steps that I'm about to explain apply on all these platforms. So let's dive right into it. So first of all, you need to implement a tracking pixel if you haven't already. And by implementing tracking pixels, you make it possible to collect data. And by collecting data, you can create custom and lookalike audiences, track, analyze, and optimize your ad campaigns, and so forth. And if you don't have a pixel integrated on your website, I highly suggest that you do that as soon as possible because your ads will just run better. You will bring in better ROAS, and you will basically give the platform more data so that they can optimize better, all right? And the second step or point is simply sending out abandoned cart emails to prospects who canceled their carts and thus didn't make a purchase yet. And doing this one alone will ramp up your sales significantly because it could be that the prospect didn't have time at the moment, or they didn't had their credit card by hand at the time, and just simply forgot what they wanted to buy, and they didn't pull the trigger. So it's really crucial to remind them again that they wanted to buy the product, and basically by doing this, you will bring in more sales guaranteed. And also by implementing this strategy, you also build your email list, which will be invaluable for your business later on, because this also makes it possible to send newsletters every week or discounts by email. And email, in comparison with paid ads, doesn't cost you a cent or a dollar. So it's really beneficial. So you need to implement this one as well. The third point is very crucial, especially now with the iOS 14 update. So almost no one is talking about this. And if you're selling products online, not having a Facebook, an Instagram shop, or even a TikTok shop is irresponsible from you as a business owner. So this one is crucial, especially now, because as I said, Apple has made it harder for Facebook to advertise successfully and track your web conversions. So when you have a Facebook and Instagram shop, people don't have to exit the app on their mobile phone, and they can make a purchase within seconds. And because they are not leaving the app, the Facebook app, Facebook can track your sales very precisely because it's their first party data. And if you don't have this one already, you're really being irresponsible, and you should do it as soon as possible. The fourth point, and in my opinion, the most important of all, because if you don't speak according to the knowledge and information that your prospect has about your product and brand, at that very moment, you're just blabbering. So you have to speak to all audiences differently. And to be honest, I can make a video worth of hours and hours and hours on this topic alone. So I'm going to try to keep it very simple here. So let's say you are speaking to an audience who doesn't know your product or brand. So they have never seen your product or your brand. And what you should do is just not talk about your product, and instead talk about something that they are already aware of. and the problem that your product solves, for example. You should start with that. You should start with the end result and solving that problem. And at the end, you can explain that it's your product who can solve the problem. Okay, so let's say you are running a cold traffic to prospects who have never seen your product. You don't post by starting to talk immediately about your product. You don't do that because it's not on the same level of awareness of the reader. What you have to do instead is just start talking about the problem that your product solves. Because when you talk about the problem, the prospect might think, oh yeah, I have this problem. Interesting. Let's read further. And then they can connect with your product. So you start with the end result first, okay? So let's go to the next audience who is aware of your product and what it does, but has not purchased yet. And to that prospect, you speak very detailed about how your product works and how it achieves that end result. So you don't have to clarify the problem it solves, but you clarify how it works and how it solves a problem. Okay? So basically, you help the prospect convince themselves that your product will achieve the end result. And the more detailed you can explain about how it works, the higher the chances that the prospect will pull the trigger, because it means that they understand how your product works and they know it will work because they know how it works. So I hope this makes sense. So this one is very crucial. You have to speak the same language as the reader, okay? And you can do this very simply by running cold ads for people who have never visited your website. So to them you speak about the problem, and to, let's say, engagers with your Instagram profile or people or your subscribers or your email list, to them you talk about how your product works and how it solves a problem. So you speak more about the mechanics, okay? And the next point is you should put more personal content, perhaps about the history of the company, about the vision, behind the scenes, etc. Because when you have a personal connection with someone, you value that bond higher. And this is especially true for e-commerce brands, because everyone is obsessively focused about the product that they sell. And I mean, selling products that solve problems is crucial to be successful, but there are already maybe 99 businesses selling similar products as yours. So why not try to build long-term relationships with your customers and share the history of your brand, what the vision is behind it, and showing your stuff and show faces that your customers can see and build a sentimental connection with. So this one is very important to implement from now on, since 2021. The next point is generating more traffic via paid ads. So generating more traffic is done best by running paid advertisements, because if you are already having a follower audience, they have probably already seen your stories, your posts and products. Thus, you've milked out the real buyers from your already existing audience. And in order to widen your follower audience, you can run paid advertisements or boost your existing post to generate new traffic and grow your customer audience. And a successful business never stops paid advertisements, because stopping advertising to save money is like stopping your watch to save time. So you really should generate more traffic, and this is done best by running paid ads. Again, the next point is asking for feedback to stay in close touch with your existing customers. So you have to build a meaningful relationship with your customer audience. It's crucial if you want to build a long-term successful business. So you ask their opinion, you send them personalized emails, and stay in close touch with them. After buying your products, the prospect or your customers, they are not just customers anymore, but a member of your community, a partner, and you should treat them like one. They are the most valuable part of your business, and you should really take this into consideration. And the last point is focusing more on user-generated content. So user-generated content is like an unboxing video of your product, and sharing this will give the viewer a virtual feeling of how it feels to own that product. And this is, when done and shared successfully, very, very important, because this can generate a lot of purchases. So most of the clients that I've worked with, they spend a lot of money on creating very artistic, creative videos, like a movie, for example. And to be honest, people on social media, they are not on social media to watch a YouTube video or to watch a documentary or watch a Netflix video. No, they simply want to have a simple video where it feels more connected with them. So this is done best by focusing on user-generated content, where a video is taken with a smartphone and just shared on your pages. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very short video, and I truly believe if you implement these steps, you will generate successful results. So that's it, guys. I hope you learned something today, and if you're watching this video on my YouTube channel, please hit subscribe, and if you have some feedback, just put it in the comment section below, and I will respond to it personally. Cheers, guys. Bye.